guys doing? I am back again with 300 writing prompts. So it's basically a book designed to help your writing skills. Gives you 300 questions, prompts to answer. I'm basically making this a story time because with some of these come stories. So together we'll be reading questions and answering them. Each episode I do one, I write and also talk about it as I write. Today's question: have you ever spoken up when you saw something going on that was wrong? Were you scared? What ended up happening? Alright, let's get you guys to see this. Oh, come on. There you go. That's also going to be my thumbnail, just like last time. This one I only filled up half the page. This one's going to be a thinker. I've been thinking about this for like hours before I started recording. I know it's probably a bad idea to record because I'm going to be thinking a lot and wasting so much time with you guys. But have you ever spoken up when you saw something going on that was wrong? Were you scared? What ended up happening? While I think about this, go down into the comments below, and if you have an answer, like if you're like, oh Anthony, what are you talking about? I have something right in my mind. You'll put it down there. I want to know it. If maybe, hopefully it's not too personal, I don't know, but please do tell me. It would be very interesting. I do like to read these stories about you two, also, you dudes, also, yeah. Have you ever spoken up when you saw something going on that was wrong? Were you scared? Well, I need to think of a situation where I've seen something wrong. I mean, there's situations like that, but none where I had to speak up. So, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, there were times in school where, you know, came across people bullying. Alright, there was what if it, I don't know if this qualifies, but what if I'm in the situation, like not a bystander witnessing someone doing something wrong to someone? What if someone has done something wrong to me that wasn't really that bad, but I should have spoken up and I didn't, or I did? Yeah, there's an example I'm going to tell you about where I did speak up against somebody. So I guess that was being annoying to me, but they're close, so I guess they didn't realize it. So, alright, let's see where to begin this. So, have you ever spoken up when you saw something going on that was wrong? Yes. The thing that I saw that was going wrong was with me. I was playing a game with someone, and let's see. They were really annoying me because every time I tried, you know, I was giving my best, 100%, 110%, you know, and they're just like completely just, I don't know, ruining my day, you know, just insulting me where it wasn't needed, you know. Yeah, and this is like after I had asked them to stop originally, because I was like, that's not even like a joke, you're just like pointing out things that are just like obvious, and like, I don't know, you're talking about things that would obviously make someone feel bad, like pulling at people's insecurities. Like, it's like one to, you know, make jokes, but then like sometimes it's just like, why would you even say that? Like, that's not even funny. Like, that was just like a basic insult. Like, that was like genuinely mean, you know? Like, there was nothing sarcastic about it. Like, that's actually just mean. So basically, that's how that was going. That's what that was right there. Just genuine insults that were supposed to be maxed, like covered with like sarcasm, but I don't know. It just didn't seem legitimate, I guess. So, was I scared to say anything? No, I was worried about the reaction, yeah, after I'd said it, like, I don't know. Let's see, like, I was worried about the reaction, because I didn't know if I was overreacting, and that's always like something that you have to think about. Like, I always think about that if I'm overreacting, because I know people who overreact in situations or overthink things just as much as myself, but sometimes they don't hold themselves back. They're a little quick to it, and it gets them into trouble or makes people feel bad, and then they feel bad, and it hurts everybody, and I don't want them to be hurt. I don't want myself. I don't want anyone else to be hurt. So sometimes I guess you have to say something. Yeah. Yeah, but always think about it first. I think that's. Was I scared? No, but like I was worried about like how they'd feel afterwards, or making sure that I wasn't being unreasonable. So, what ended up happening? They ended up just not talking to me like for a day or two because they thought it was all me, and then I guess eventually they thought about it because others were mentioning it and saying that. Oh, it wasn't that unreasonable. You kind of were excessive with the insults, and they were kind of genuine. They weren't like, I mean, with your tone of voice, like you were kind of being pretty mean. And it was getting to a point like you're just repeating it, and it was pretty annoying, so there was nothing funny about it. What ended up happening? Yeah, that's about it, though. They just hibernated for like a day or two, but still talk to them, kinda. I mean, a little bit. Like, I used to talk after the fact. I talk to them all the time. But right now, it's been a little while since I've hung out with them. Saw them the other day. I mean, let's think of another situation, maybe. Nah, I think that's really all I got. It was just someone just being stupid with their insults, I guess. They were just genuine. That's all I could say. I know I keep repeating myself, but there's really no other way to justify it. Like, that whole scenario. That's really about it. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Leave a like if you are. But please, I don't even really care about the like. Just tell me, answer in the comments section if have you ever spoken up with when you saw something going on that was wrong? Were you scared? What happened? This whole question right here. I gotta start writing onto this, so we'll see. That's it. Finished writing that in. But yeah. It was an interesting experience, I guess, because like I had never said anything to a friend because they were being annoying, because usually my friends, even if they are being annoying, it's like tolerable, like or like mean, it's tolerable, because that's how all of us are. We just have to tolerate each other. But like in the moment, it was just like, and like after, like, because it was just so repetitive that like I just wanted to say something so that would stop. They could continue insulting me. I don't care. I like insults. They're pretty funny. For like a crude sense of humor, I guess. So that I enjoy. But that like specific thing that was just so repetitive, and they thought was great. And it wasn't even like something I took offense to. It was just getting old. So that's what I said it for, because it was getting old. That's about it. And it was just annoying. So yeah, I think that's about it for today. Let's take a look, gander, at next week's question. What is your favorite work of art? What do you love about it? Alright, I think that's a good one, actually. I have a couple answers, so this one's gonna be filled. I have a lot of answers for this one. I could probably fill a page. This one, once again, was about half a page that I just filled. Hopefully we could do more than that. I would have added detail to this, but the person that I was talking about, obviously I know well, and they do watch my videos, so I'm not about to throw them under the bus. Plus, it's whatever. I don't really care. I'm not talking about it because I care. I'm talking about it because that's really the only answer I have for this book thing. I if I had another answer, I mean, I was thinking about, you know, talking about maybe someone else's situation that I know, because I don't know if I can answer all these. I mean, looking at all these, what area of your life do you tend to enjoy in excess instead of moderation? Like, some of these are interesting, and I feel like I might not be able to answer all of them. That's where you guys come in hand, by writing in the comments section and telling me your stories, because that makes this more interesting, you know, this series. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Do leave a like, it really helps out a lot. Comment down below. I have the question down in the description, of course, with all my links that I'm gonna have to go through my whole spiel right now and explain. Follow me on Twitter, dad_son_, YouTube for updates, instant updates, quick instant updates, little polls. Occasionally, I've done that once. And like, Twitter's quick. But if you really want to stay in touch with me or everyone else that I'm associated with, you know, fan-wise, I do have a group on Facebook. It is Dad, Son, and like an N and an apostrophe, and Peeps, P-E-E-P. Is it Z now? Yeah, I changed it to Z. I have a link for that. I have a link for my Twitter. I have a link for the Facebook and Twitter in my description. So also, the music that I'm going to throw in after in you know, editing process. That is all done by Flamingo Bloom. He's a single man making the music for me and for his fans and people in general. So check out his music. I have tons of links. I recommend going to his Bandcamp. It is free there. You have the choice to donate while downloading his music. So if you'd like to, any amount, there's no required amount. So if you do that, it'd help him out a lot, okay, because it's not his job yet. I think it could be his job. So if you guys would like to donate and download his music, or just download his music and listen to it, it's very good. I enjoy it so much. It's great for the music. The music's great for the videos. I think it fits my content well. That's why I thought about it one day. I mean, I know him personally. He's a great guy. Unbelievable, dude. But his music's great, and it's something he should definitely do for the rest of his life, so please do help him with that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, wait, what was that one thing I'm forgetting? Subscribe. Peace, guys. Peace.